Getting lean isn't as hard as people make it out to be. All you have to do is eat simpler foods, right? Track your calories, stay in your deficit for a small period of time, right? If every guy can grasp just that, we all be walking around this motherfucker shredded. Like for real. It's literally that simple. And the problem is people can't they don't have the mental discipline to say no to bullshit and yes to the shit that's gonna help them achieve their goals for just a small period of time. And past that, once you get lean, it's easy to stay lean. It's that simple. And then if you're a guy that's coming from let's like if you somebody who's coming from on the heavier side, then it might take you. I'm gonna be honest. If you fucked off for 10 years and now you a fucking slob or glob, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna probably take you a year. But that's still better than cause look, hear me out. You fucked off for 10 years, right? And all it takes is about a year and a half to erase that shit. And that's still a better trade off. So it ain't really no excuses, right? Now, if you somebody that most people only need a 3 to 6 month cut, right? Where they going through they have to have this mental discipline and have the consistency to just stay locked in for that period of time to achieve their goals. It's not that hard, man. I'm gonna be honest. This shit is really simple. I wish everybody can just tap into how I see this shit now, because I used to think the same thing that like it was impossible to get lean, or not even, I ain't gonna say impossible, that's kind of a stretch, but that it was like this overly complicated process, right? It's not. And and then I have people at the gym I go to. Niggas not used to seeing guys around here with veins fucking coming out their shoulders, and when you working out, you got all these striations and shit. You got your tank top on, and your delts is butt. You hitting shoulders, your delts is niggas not used to that, right? So I have sometimes, and I ain't saying I don't have the best physique in the world. I'm not gonna sit here and glaze myself like that. But the physique I do have, people don't see that on an everyday basis, right? So I have people come up to me and ask me like, "Oh, yo," like I just had a guy recently say, "What's your regimen? Like, what's the regimen? I've been seeing you around. I wanted to ask you what's the secret?" And I told him, bro, it's just diet. It's my diet. Like, I lift heavy and I eat foods that help me achieve the goals that I want. That's it. I eat the foods that get me the results. And I do occasionally eat bullshit. But 95% of the time, and that shit is like, when I say bullshit, when I do eat bullshit, right? That shit is like, I'll probably go a month straight before I have a fucking donut, right? I go a month straight before I say, let me get a slice of pizza. I'm literally 4 weeks locked in, and then after the 4 weeks, I'll probably digress and you know what I'm saying, indulge in some bullshit every now and then. But I'm locked. If I must I stay locked in for a period of time. And when I was trying to get lean, I didn't have any cheat days. I mean, I'm not saying be that extreme, but I didn't have any cheat days. I got obsessed with this shit, and sometimes you have to do that, right? And the once you get to a lean physique, you can indulge in other things, right? You can have, like if I had like a cheat day, right? I don't even like to say cheat day. I just give myself. I don't like to say cheat day. That shit sound weak. I just have days where, okay, today I'm feeling like I want to fucking eat more calories, or I want to have my favorite foods or my favorite sweets or whatever, right? So I said fuck it on Saturday and ate like six Cinnabons, some noodles and company, and I had some damn, somebody had bought some Little Caesars pizza, and I ate some Little Caesars pizza. The day before that, I had some birria tacos with a what you call that, burrito, right? 2 days in a row, Saturday, Sunday, where I went crazy. And I woke up on Sunday, right? I woke up Monday the following day, and I lost a pound doing all of that. right? But that could have been because my body was technically. I never feel like I'm starving, but my body probably was thinking that okay, I've been in a deficit for a minute. We in starvation mode, right? I ate what I ate, right, and it was more of a surplus. So it came down. I had good sleep too. I got good sleep. My cortisol levels went down, and it was more of like my body just regulating my hormones. So I was able to lose a pound in the process of overeating, right? And you can do that when you stay disciplined. This shit is really. I wish everybody can just understand and really see how sweet this shit is, man. Getting lean isn't as hard. The hardest part, if you want to give it any kind of difficulty, is just having a mindset to say no to bullshit and yes to eating the foods that's going to help you achieve the results and achieve the goal that you going after, whatever it is, right? So that's really the hardest part. But to me, that's not really hard because that's just not being a bitch. If you want to be honest, that's how I see it. Just don't be a bitch. If you trying to hit a certain goal and you gotta you gotta not do X, Y, and Z, then don't do X, Y, and Z so that you can achieve this goal. It's not that hard. And that's getting lean is as easy as that. There is no secrets. It's not nothing that anybody in the leanest guy you see, he ain't doing nothing different than you are. Right? And we're not gonna go into the weird ass scenarios, or he's on peptides, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about regular people, regular niggas, right? And the regular guys who is lean. They're not doing anything extraordinary outside of tracking their calories, eating clean, simple, whole foods. For the most part, you might mix it up and get creative with your meals, but for the most part, you're eating the same foods. They pretty simple. Where it's a sweet potato. I eat sweet potatoes, ground beef, avocado. I don't even eat vegetables like that, to be honest. Right? I eat fruits, avocado, eggs, Greek yogurt, really like dates. That's fruit, but dates. Right? I mix it up sometimes and do chicken, but I rarely do chicken. I do mainly ground beef and fish. 93.7. Right? It's not that hard, bro. Little stuff like that. It's really simple foods. Oatmeal, right? If you want to do that. But come on, it's a fly in here, bro. But man, y'all don't make this complicated, bro. Do not make this complicated. It's really simple. It's really simple.